Hello everybody and welcome to our channel English Grammar with Ameya sir. Okay, I should probably now be saying welcome back to our channel because some of you have been associated for so long. Today's topic, as you can see, is sentences: simple sentence, complex sentence, and compound sentence. So how to go about it, what are these sentences, what are the important things to remember, and how to transform them. Let's get started. After watching this video, you will learn or rather be able to identify the types of sentences. You will be able to understand the subordinators and the coordinators. You will be able to deal with the transformation of the sentences, not just identify them, also be able to understand clauses better. Now, what are conjunctions in English? Conjunctions can be broadly classified into two. One as subordinators, two as coordinators. One more time. Conjunctions can be classified into two types. One, subordinators, two, coordinators. They both are conjunctions, but they do different roles. That's why there is this distinction. The subordinators make a complex sentence. The coordinators make a compound sentence. Let's do that one more time. The subordinators will help you make a complex sentence. The coordinators will help you make a compound sentence. And the subordinators, the commonly used ones, so they make a complex sentence since they join the main clause with a subordinate clause or clauses. Do not worry, an example will follow. Look at this. They entered the hall when the show was over. One more time. They entered the hall when the show was over. Oh, sad. Okay, the show was over. But anyway, good example to study. Now here you can clearly see that the word when is the subordinator. It tells you the time. So when is the subordinator? They entered the hall. That part can stand by itself. It's the main clause. And the subordinator initiates the subordinate clause here when the show was over. So subordinate adverb clause of time. This makes it a complex sentence. I repeat, when you use a subordinator, you've made the line complex. When you use a coordinator, you have made the sentence compound, rest assured. Examples. Commonly used subordinators are when, that, because, since, before, as, after, if, although, unless, until, etc. etc. because there are definitely many more. But then these are the most common, the commonest subordinators. And by the way, commonest is a superlative degree. You can check the dictionary on that one. Doesn't sound right. Commonest, common most common, commonest. All right. Okay, I really want you to make a note of all of this. Of course, if you want, you can watch the video all over again. But these are the most common ones. And these words are going to help you solve the exercise that shall be there at the end of this video. The coordinators also are conjunctions, as I said, the second type. And here is an example. I finished my work and went out to play. Now here and is a coordinator simply because it joins two main clauses. You can see the explanation on the top here. They make a compound sentence, the coordinator, since they join two main clauses. So what are the two main parts here? And is a coordinator, and the two main clauses are I finished my work and I went out to play. So you can join two. They're almost two different sentences. I finished my work, I went out to play. You use the coordinator and there's your line. I finished my work and went out to play. Well, examples of commonest coordinators. I repeat, commonest. Check the dictionary. And, or, but, yet, so, therefore, etc. These are the commonest coordinators. You can have not only but also. There are others, so I've rightly used the word etc. But these are the commonest ones. The simple sentences then. Now these are lines where there's only one proper action word, only one proper verb. They do not have any conjunction, so no subordinators, no coordinators. They have a subject and a predicate. Now let's look at this simple example. The sun rises in the east. What a simple sentence. Okay, the sun rises in the east. Now the sun is the subject here. We're talking about the sun, and rises in the east is the predicate. Rises is the only proper action word. There are no conjunctions. Next example, being tired, he wants to rest for a while. Now this example has been selected with, I mean, it's done deliberately to help you understand what I mean by one proper action word. Take a look at this. Most of you will say, so clearly we can see wants here and we can see to rest here. So are there not two action words? Well, here's a clarification. Rest is not just all by itself. It's to rest, wants to rest. And those who know grammar will know that, I mean, very well, you will know that it is an infinitive, to plus verb. So to rest is not a proper verb, it's an infinitive. So over here, wants is the only real action word. That's why this example was chosen. I think it's a very nice point to keep in mind. To plus verb is an infinitive. It's not a proper action word over here. The third one, we have many rules to follow. Clearly, no conjunction, simple sentence. We have many rules to follow. Again, to follow is the infinitive here. Have shows the verb here. Okay. Now let us deal with simple sentences and the words that will give you simple sentences. Being, having, in spite of, to plus verb, which is the infinitive we just discussed, and some other ways to do it as well. To plus verb structure is an infinitive. I want you to take a look at this infinitive because the pronunciation infinitive sometimes may give you an impression that the spelling is I-N-F-I-N-A, but it's not so. I-N-F-I-N-I. The infinitive. Noun form should be used after in spite of. I think this is a very nice point to note. After you use in spite of, you have to use the noun form of whatever is applicable for that sentence. Do not worry, we'll do enough examples. So let's deal with it. Interestingly enough, what we will do is we will take one sentence and see the same in all the three types of sentences. So that's actually the better idea. The same sentence in all the three forms. So let's do this. First we will see the simple. We went to the market to buy some vegetables. Now again, to buy is an infinitive here. We went to the market to buy some vegetables. By the way, vegetables is the sound you want to make, not vegetables. It's vegetables. Like the table was veg, okay? Vegetables. How will the complex one look? We went to the market because we wanted to buy some vegetables. Okay, it's very interesting. Now I have used the subordinator because here. The line's meaning has not changed. But yes, this is a complex sentence. And now for the compound of the same variation of the same sentence. We went to the market and bought some vegetables. Okay, so it's very nice to note that we have seen all the three. We will do two more in the same format. Simple, complex, compound. Okay. Look at the simple one. In spite of the injury, she decided to participate in the tournament. One important thing to note is after in spite of, you remember in the previous slide or maybe two slides ago, I told you that in spite of you should use the noun form after that. Here you go. Injury. Now the complex. She decided to participate in the tournament although she was injured. And now you have the injured form here, not the injury, which is a noun form. Okay, so she decided to participate in the tournament although she was injured. Of course, you can start the line with although and say although she was injured, she decided to participate in the tournament. That is correct. So although is a subordinator here, and now we know when you use a subordinator, that's a complex sentence. And now for the coordinator then, how will the compound sentence look? She was injured, yet she decided to participate in the tournament. So yet is the coordinator here, and that makes it complex. Oh, sorry, compound. So that's a very important thing to note. And the last example in the same way, you'll see simple, complex, and compound together. Having finished his homework, Rohit went out to play. Rohit went to play when he had finished his homework. Rohit finished his homework, so he went out to play. So basically, Rohit is a good boy. He does his homework, okay, and then he goes out to play. Here there's a nice point. Many people get confused with the use of and so. Look at this compound sentence. Rohit finished his homework, so he went out to play. Not and so he went out to play. It's not wrong to say that, but I think and so is not required. You can just simply use so. Rohit finished his homework, so he went out to play. No, and so he went out to play. It's not really necessary. Very nice point to note. And now for our favorite part, isn't it? The exercise. So here we go. I want you to do this in your notebook. Get a pen and paper. Pause the video because you know the next slide will have the answers. So I don't want you to go ahead. I want you to pause the video, and then when you are ready with your answers, you will probably want to play or resume the video. Of course, you don't have to do it in both the remaining types. What will happen is either I'll give you the simple complex compound, and then I'll ask you to transform it into any one. The brackets will have the commands. Do it. All the best, and you can pause the video now. I hope that you had paused the videos because now I'm about to reveal the answers. Here you go. Check your answers, be honest, and in the comments as usual leave your score. And of course, I hope that this video was useful. You found this video helpful. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your patience, giving me this opportunity to share this with you. And until next time, as I always say, keep learning, keep enjoying, keep getting better at using English. Until next video, bye bye.